All right, welcome back. On RealCopStoriesVideos.com, 327 and counting. All kinds of stuff on there. I'm trying to recap some of them in there. I got screaming women. I got a guy fell off a balcony while working gangs, broke his leg, and he dragged away. We chased a couple of guys in a stolen Cadillac on a rainy day, turned the corner, and everybody bailed out except the driver. And he got out and got trapped and broke his legs. That stuff's, we're laughing at it. I hate to say that now, but it was pretty funny. Okay, I mean, what are you going to do? So look those up. Right now I'm a top step detective. We're doing search warrants. And we're doing search warrants in government housing projects, brick housing, two-story and everything else. And the story here is this. I'm too old for this, okay? I'm on the job now 28 years, something like that, 29 years. And I move around pretty good, but you know, I'm a golfer. That's not really a sport. And so this is how we do a search warrant. We brief. We have uniformed officers to help us. There'll be 6 of them usually with a sergeant. And we have like 12 of us. So we got a lot of cops in this thing. So we tell the uniform guys, 2 guys, when we roll up in front of the place, we need 2 uniforms to run to the back. And the key word is run, in case they come out the back. As soon as we start running up the door, they're going to see this and they're going to want to run out the back door. Well, some officers, we eventually, from this incident, my assistant supervisor made sure that one of my guys was back there with the patrol guys, because this incident will tell you why. We are officers. We like to arrest people. We like to cover all our bases, make sure everything's taken care of, everybody's contained. Uniformed officers, they're just helping you. They're there just because they have to be. They're not really intricately involved in this case, and we all are. In fact, I had all like 16 guys I had working for me. When we went on one guy's warrant, everybody was involved and felt like it was part of the unit's case. Everybody got involved here because we, you know, and then the next guy and the next guy. So it moves around, and everybody wants to support each other. Get very close to these cases. Patrol guys, I can't blame them. They're just there because they're told to be there. Okay, fine. So we roll up. I'm the last guy in line. So as we roll up, I get out of my car and I see the 2 guys getting out. They're supposed to be in the back, and they're just kind of walking. Well, I'm running by them, okay, because I'm a narc. I mean, that's what I do. And the rest of the guys are going through the front door. I come around the corner, and sure enough, here comes the track star 1989 Olympics. That door opens up, and here comes this kid running, man. You know, he's barefoot, shorts on, t-shirt, and he's cooking. He's like 19 years old. And so the guys inside saw him run. I can hear the radio, they're broadcasting. He's running out the back, and now I'm chasing him. Okay, and I'm doing pretty good. I wear all my combat gear. I got vests on, a helmet, and he's about 15 yards in front of me. But it's like that. I told you earlier in one of their videos. It's like that cop camera when you see on cops where he's running behind the officers. Well, that's me doing this. I'm not gaining on him, but he's not getting away from me. I'm just doing foot for foot. But I know that after 70 yards, I'm going to fade. I'm too old for this. I got boots on, everything else. Okay, so I'm running. Yeah, stop, police, all police. He could care less, man. What do they always say? Elbows and assholes, don't fail me now, shoes. I mean, he's running, okay? Well, unbeknownst to me, one of the guys that earlier in the story where it was checking canisters, a new guy, he saw me take off running. He grabs one of the uniforms, runs back to a black and white police car, jumps the curb, and he's running down the yard next to the house, and he's chasing me. And I remember running about maybe 60 yards, 50, 60 yards, and I hear, whoop, and this police car goes flying by me. And I see it turn sideways, and all I see is dirt come up. And then, of course, the suspect runs into the dirt because he turned in front of him, and the guy disappears, and it's all dirt. And so I'm still running. I'm kind of trying to slow down. And, of course, by now he's on the ground. They got him handcuffed. He looks up, and he goes, "You okay, boss?" I said, "I'm okay." He goes, "Man, you're too old for this." I said, "I know I am. Come on, you're killing me. Oh, you know, give me the paddles." And we're laughing. We're fun. So we all jump in the car and try and go back. And now my guys are like, "Oh, my gosh. You got the boss in foot pursuit. You don't do that. You got 15 men and now 14 men and 2 women that are ready to go. They're physically fit. They're young. They're in their mid-20s. Here you got this old guy who's 57 years old trying to chase these guys down." So anyway, so he's captured. He's the guy. His feet are all bloody because he's running barefoot, and there's glass there on the. I mean, there's not much grass, and then once you get out of the grass, it's dirt, and then there's like a couple of fields where kids play. Well, there's glass and rocks, and so his feet are all shredded, and he's screaming, you know, "You got me for no reason." Okay, fine. So they book him, and so we're back at the station, and we always debrief these search warrants. We always discuss. I told you earlier on RealCopStoriesVideos.com. We brief, and then we debrief. And the debriefing actually, I like it because it's just us. The patrol guys leave. It's just narcotics guys, and we talk about the warrant and how we can improve it, how we can make it better, or what we did wrong, and it's all, no one's going to get disciplined. That's why I liked it, because my lieutenant wanted to sit in one time, and I said, "Well, you can sit in, but we're not going to say anything because this is critiquing, and the guys don't want to talk in front of the lieutenant. They won't do it." Well, what are they trying to hide? They're not trying to hide anything. You can sit here, we can debrief it, but you're not going to get the nuts and bolts because I want to do it just in-house. Sharp lieutenants know that, they leave. The idiot I had to work for would say, well, let's have the debriefing anyway. So we sit around and talk about the weather, and then he knows we're not going to say anything, and then he leaves. You can't force people to talk. So anyway, so we're debriefing it. First thing, man, my assistant, Army Airborne, passed away a little while ago, God bless him. He goes, I got something to say. And usually what happens is the detective that ran the warrant will talk about the warrant. And then the two supervisors will throw in whatever they have, and then I'm the last one to throw in. That's how it's done, okay? And it's be low key. Now, he wasn't low key. He goes, I got something to say. And I'm going, oh boy. And he goes, he puts his hand on him. He goes, you know what? He says, there's 15 of us in here to chase suspects. I'm going, oh, he's going to talk about this. I'm going to hold my head down. He goes, I don't appreciate my supervisor, ex-Vietnam vet, 57 years old, having to chase someone. He's all pissed off. He goes, we need to do that. We failed him. And I'm like, oh, jeez, you know. He goes, I don't want to see that again. And I went, wow. I mean, I was just going to say, you know. He goes, everybody got that? And he goes, yeah. And he says, from now on, I said, one of you guys going to volunteer for that back door. And if you don't volunteer, you're going to take that back door. He goes, I don't. This is ridiculous, you know. So everybody got their heads down because they knew it. It's a big mistake. And then well, the uniforms are just helpers. It's our case. From now on, we're somebody back. Okay. The other supervisors kind of said the same thing, and they all look at me, and I go, trying to calm this down. I go, look, guys. I said, I'm too old for this crap. Okay. I kept up with him though, and then the other young guy said, yeah, he did. It was right with him. I said, yeah, I can't catch him, but I can keep up with him. And everybody starts laughing. I go, so just for your old man, and you don't want somebody else coming there and taking over because they had a bad experience with supervisors before I got there. That were kind of a-holes. I said, you don't want anybody to come in here after me because this place will fall apart. And they're all down their heads. So to keep me alive, guys, please, you know. And they're all laughing. I go, that's all I ask. And so it was good. Next time they couldn't get enough guys to volunteer for the back door. And eventually, when I was a young detective, the back door was the place to be because no one's back there. So if the cook's going to try to escape, front door, 15 cops. Back door, nobody. Well, that's where they're going to go if they think nobody's back there. So I was trying to get the back when I was a young guy, and I can't figure out why these guys didn't want to go back there. Well, they wanted to be in front for all the action. All the action's in the back door. Okay, they finally realized that. But anyway, so I was an old guy, and I felt pretty proud of myself, even though after that chase, about an hour later, my ankles are hurting, my back, I'm too old for this. You know, you're carrying about 60 pounds of equipment, and it's not a good thing for an old guy. But anyway, so that's my foot pursuit. The old days I would have caught him, damn it, but not this time. I'm too old. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye.